Look at my new little friend. So I went to like a Y2K market. Um, that was in my city, and they had a bunch of these little blind boxes. I also have one on my iPad that you can't see. Um, wait, could I like? She cute. We love her. Anyway, you're never gonna believe what this is. Um, so I got like two blind boxes. My best friend got another one, and she got the same one that's on my iPad. But I was looking on the box and I was like, ooh, I want this one. Ooh, I want this one. And the one that I wanted was like the Kuromi, like purple, the purple one. And there was a secret one. I got the fucking secret one. This is the secret one. It's like a, I don't know if this is a different, I don't know. This could be like a different character or just like a pink Kuromi. I don't know. Anyway, I'm obsessed with it. I'm so fucking obsessed with it. Like, it is so cute. I want one of those green ones though. I think they're like Smiskies. Also, I think these are all fake. I looked up because I wanted to see what the odds were for the surprise one, because it was my first ever blind box and I got a surprise. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are the odds? Um, I think these are from Shein. Like, I looked them up and the only ones that I could find were on Shein, and they were like $5 each, and I paid $5 for this. So it's like these people didn't even make a profit. What the fuck? Anyway, here's my secret little Kuromi. I think that's what she's called. And I love her, and I will die for her. But that's not why we're here today. Today we are here because a while ago in a video, I came across a subreddit, and I was like, that's interesting. So I joined the subreddit, and I never looked at it. I never read it. So today we're going to go blindly into r/AmITheButtface. I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know if this is like a teen-friendly, kid-friendly version of Am I the Asshole? I don't understand the whole making up stupid, like, words as alternatives for swears. Like, who the fuck says buttface? That's cringy. To be cringe is to be free, though, so I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, like, I would never say that. What's up with that? Anyway, let's just get right into it. And the acronym is AITBF. Am I the butt face? Okay, getting right into the first one. This one's interesting. Well, by the title, it's pretty interesting. Wait, the person's name is like Cool Manufacturer. Is that like a alternative version of like Smooth Operator? It sounds like it. Anyway, am I the butt face for ending a friendship after an inappropriate text? Let's see. A couple of years ago, a friend of mine confessed his feelings for me and implied that he would be willing to be a side piece, which made me lose a lot of respect for him. At the time, I was just getting to know my current boyfriend, but we were not in a relationship yet. I think you should just end the friendship. Wait, why did you not end the friendship when your friend wanted to be your side piece? Does your boyfriend know about that? Because I don't feel like my boyfriend would be okay with that. So what's going on? Because he was so um because he was so integrated into our friend group, I didn't make a big scene or cut him out completely. Instead, I just distanced myself personally. Okay, I see. Since then, I've been polite in group settings, but have remained very cautious/guarded in any one-on-one interactions. A couple of days ago, he sent me the following text. Random, but while doing research, I came across something that isn't my twist whatsoever, and I wondered if real-life women would want to do it. My twist. His taste? What the fuck is a twist? A twister! Wait, that makes me really want bop it. Twist it. Pull it. I want bop it. Okay, so he was doing research about something that he wants to know if women would be interested in. Seen this thing where the dude was on fours, women was eating his groceries, simultaneously giving a handy. Of course, like, what do you mean? Of course, like, girls would be interested in that if they're interested in it, like, but not like all women. What the fuck are we talking about? I told him it was inappropriate and made me uncomfortable. He apologized, saying he sees me as a sister and had a massive lapse in judgment. I told him that given our history and out of respect for myself and my relationship, it was best to end the friendship, to which he reacted with the following text. Okay, I have to read this in an accent. This is crazy. Essentially, our friendship is ending because I thought I was just talking to my confidant. For me, it was harmless because I felt we knew each other on a different level. This is all on me, obviously. Sorry to disappoint you and tarnish our friendship. Never thought we'd ever stop being friends. I don't know why I switched into it like a half-assed British accent there. I was just trying to sound like a dick. But I guess it works, whatever. Um Wait, no, I'm not calling British accents like dick. No, oh my god, why did I just say that? That's not what I meant. I was trying to sound like a dick, and then it just ended up that I started a half-assed. Okay, never mind. I'm move on. So he never thought we'd ever stop being friends. He's dumb as fuck then. Over the years, I've come to realize that he is passive aggressive, and the last text reeks of it. Yeah, setting aside any potential group awkwardness, I need to know if I'm overreacting. Is ending the friendship for good a justified response to this pattern of behavior, or am I being too unforgiving? Okay, let me break it down for you. I have been in many friend groups over the years, and the last friend group that I was in was the last for a fucking reason. I'm not saying that I'm never going to get in a friend group again. I'm just saying that I'm going to be very careful about who I get into a friend group again with, because I, went away to fucking university, and then I came back because of COVID. It shut everything down, so I had to come back home. And my friends, my close friends from high school, it was two, sometimes three of us, or no, sorry, two of them. So sometimes it was a group of three, sometimes it was a group of four, and we were all really close. And I come back, they're hanging out with at minimum 12 other people every night, and they're all these car people. It was a disaster. It was a mess. I remember I would meet all these people, and one of the people in that group became a good friend for a bit. Everyone else, I was why the fuck are they hanging out with these people? These were my girlfriends too, because I don't really hang out with guys, and all these other people were mostly guys, except for the one girl that I also befriended. And I was just what the fuck is going on? These guys are an awful mess. Some of them have rape allegations. One of them is in their 30s hanging out with 18, 19-year-olds and hitting on them too. Crazy fucking shit. And then I'm not gonna spill all the tea because there was a lot more fucked up shit that I don't want these people coming for me. But you I don't know. I think at this point you need to end your whole friend group, or tell them what that friend did, and if they don't drop him, what the fuck are you doing in that friend group? That's not a safe space for you. It's also just not a vibe. What the fuck is going on? You should just live your own life, and if they come back to your life and they actually want to be a part of it, and they're not what the fuck? I just saw a Ford Bronco drive by, and on the side there was the music note thing, the lines with the music notes on it, and Tweety Bird was riding it like a surfboard. I can't even make that up. That's actually crazy. I've never seen such a personally detailed, personalized car like that. What the fuck? So no, you're not the butt face. Yeah, he was feeling you out by sending you a sexual text. He's what's the word? He's surveying the land. Wait, no. Okay, wait, that actually sounds objectifying. I'm just trying to I'm trying to explain it in a energy that makes sense, but straight up, he's feeling out the fucking vibes, trying to see if you'll which is gross. Also, you should be more, I don't know. It feels you're not really on your boyfriend's side. Does he know about this? He should. He would be probably pissed off, and you should cut all communication with this person. And if your friend group are your real friends, then they should too, because that's fucking weird. What are we doing? Am I the butt face for trying to spray good smells while boyfriend is over? For context, my boyfriend and I have been in a great relationship for about a year now. Sometimes though, when he's asleep next to me, he lets out the nastiest farts known to man. It's so bad sometimes that it wakes me up in the middle of sleeping. So when he's over, I have to keep good smelling sprays on deck. He doesn't seem to mind it, and I never wake him up for it, but am I being a butt face? I regret reading this. Is this thread all just gonna be stupid shit? Top comment, no, you're just fighting for your life. Ugh, people in this comment section are cringy. Wedding drama. There's a wedding drama? R slash, oh my god. I have to do that next. That's for Thursday. So yeah, obviously you're not the butt face. Okay, wait, this one's good. Am I the buttface for defending my daughter's guest at a family gathering? That is so good. Okay, why the fuck are we going after the daughter's friend? She's the outsider. That's like crazy. We had a family gathering today with lots of extended family. My daughter, 14 female, invited a friend, 14 female, to come over to hang out, eat, and have fun. Which I've seen this in other families, but I don't. Why the fuck do you people do this? Like, I'll literally see, like, I don't know what it is. What the fuck is wrong with old people in the families? Because anytime I've been to a family gathering where somebody brought their friend, it's always like a teenager. It's always somebody like, I don't know, someone. It could be like a 10-year-old too. I don't know, but it's always somebody young who's just doesn't want to do the whole family function bullshit. Um, and I don't know what it is, but I swear to God, they're both always like the victims of like so much judgment. Like, oh, look at what these stupid teenagers do. Look how they talk to each other. Like, look how they're uninterested with their family. And it's like, look how you're talking to them. The fuck. Anyway, all was going well, but I noticed the friend who was looking happy and upbeat suddenly looking upset. She tells me her mom was coming to pick her up early. I asked her if she was okay and what had happened. She stated that my nephew, 8 male, on my husband's side, was picking on her and being mean over using a slip and slide. The girl felt bad and quit doing the slip and slide, and that was when she sat down with me and had her mom come get her. I don't know the friend very well, but she seemed to be mentally challenged. But she was a sweet girl. Oh my god, these people piss me off. I didn't have... That gave me fucking whiplash. What the hell is wrong with you people? That's an insane thing to say. I didn't have a chance to speak with the mom before they left because it was all of a sudden. My mother-in-law was the one throwing the shindig, and she wanted to know what happened. I specifically said I was not there when it happened, but this is what friend told me. What is this bullshit? If the child is crying or upset because they said that the fucking... some random person they've never met before did something to them, listen to the fucking child. I don't know. I hate when people are like, well, I wasn't there, but this is what I was told by the person that was personally affected by it. Like, I specifically said I was... Okay, I told mother-in-law that it hurt her feelings and she left early due to nephew saying things. Nephew is the golden child. Mother-in-law immediately became defensive and saying nephew wouldn't say that and it was just kids being kids. I told her that friend was a guest at our house and I felt bad for the girl. She starts raising her voice and basically saying it couldn't be true and that everyone was a guest. Girl, shut the fuck up. I again told her that I was not there and I don't know... Okay, everyone is a guest, yes, but some of those guests are your family, so there's like... you need to do less work with family. They can just like literally come in, just be like, hey, but with like, it's just different. Okay, it's just different. I'm not gonna explain it because it's fucking obvious and these people are idiots. I again told her that I was not there and I don't know what happened, but that was why friend left early. This was the first time friend had ever been over there. I told her if we couldn't talk it out rationally that I was walking away, so I did. I went for a walk to cool my head. I don't get this part either. Just leave and like why do people want to support like miserable, selfish, hateful people like this? Like, even if they're your family. When I came back, I was told I shouldn't have said anything. I ruined the peace. Yeah, you did. Should have kept my mouth shut and that the little girl may have lied. You would think that that child dropped a bomb on her. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and like the audacity to tell someone what they should and shouldn't be doing, like when they're not doing anything wrong. Like, I don't know, fuck this shit. We left the get together and went home, as you should have done long ago. I haven't heard from the mom and my daughter hasn't heard from friend. I feel bad for the girl. She was even telling me how she is bullied at school. Now we have her over and this happens. Am I the buttface? Should I have just kept my mouth shut and not said anything? Don't piss me off. Why the fuck would you ask that? Don't fucking... Yeah, you are probably the hero this girl needs. Follow up with her to let her know you are on her side. I definitely will. It's been bugging me all day. I can't figure what I did was wrong. You didn't! Oh my god! These people aren't buttfaces, but they're fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna apologize for calling this person stupid. You're a full-grown adult with children, and you're running to Reddit to see if what you did was right or wrong, when it was clearly the fucking right thing to do. You should always stand up for a child, even if the child is a little bit in the wrong, and there's adults acting like this towards them. The child is still a victim. Like, you cannot behave like this towards children when you're a full-grown adult. and think that that's right. Like, that's crazy. Um, I don't even think we need to read another comment. Oh yeah, somebody said, which is it? Nephew wouldn't say that, or it was just kids being kids. It's whatever the fuck fits, like, whatever works for them, you know? Like, ugh, disgusting. Also, I don't get this. Maybe this is like the opposite end of the spectrum, and I'm also a victim of this. But, um, like growing up, anyone could walk up to my parents and be like, "Your kid did this," and they would turn around, fucking yell at us. Like, and if it was in a more private setting, things would get maybe a little physical. So like, and there were times where like a kid like didn't like me, so they went and told my parents like, "Oh, they did this," and it's like, my parents should know me well enough to know that I would never do that. Like, I wasn't very well socialized, so I had a lot of issues with things that I said growing up and stuff. But my parents like really fucking put a lot of emphasis on being like having manners. That's it. They don't understand what it's like to actually be like nice. They just memorize like how to do manners, and then they repeat that over and over and over, and then like they'll go home and talk mad shit about the people that they just interacted with. Like, so I like, I don't know. Am I the buttface for going through my girlfriend's phone and finding out she has been lying about me being her mistress? I, 32 female, have been in a relationship with another 32 female for about 2 years now. When we first met, my girlfriend told me right off the bat that she had been married for 12 years and had a 7-year-old kid with her husband, but reassured me that they had been separated for 2 years, living apart for 3 months. When I asked why they were not together, she stated that the romantic aspect of their relationship had deteriorated severely and the husband didn't want to get couples therapy. They decided to keep a front for their kid while they figured out next steps. I was a little hesitant because 1, she was still married, but at my age a lot of people are or have been married and have kids. 2, I was the first woman she had ever been with, but I didn't think it was fair to deny her feelings out of that because plenty of women figure out later on in life that men aren't for them. So I decided to keep dating because I was under the impression that a divorce would be coming and she was having her gay awakening. Fast forward to now, about 2 years later, my gut has been telling me for the past 6 months to check her phone. I resisted at first because if I felt the need to do that, then that means that I don't trust her and I need to end the relationship. But love makes fools of us all. I finally caved and found out for about the past 6 months that she had been sleeping with her husband. Since finding out I'd been sick to my stomach, she reassured me up and down that I wasn't a mistress or side chick, and I believed her, because everything she told me matched up. I planned to break up with her, of course, and tell her I went through her phone and found all this out. But before I do, I want to know, am I the buttface for going through her phone and invading her privacy? I don't know. I can't sit here and pretend like I know right and wrong in this situation. Yeah, I've never ever had an opinion about the whole like looking, like a strong opinion about the whole like looking through the phones thing, because like I feel like in some relationships it just works where like one person is very secure, the other person is very insecure, and the secure person is like so secure that they don't mind the insecure person like looking through their stuff just to calm their insecurities. I don't know, like I genuinely feel like because that kind of dynamic exists that it's not really an issue, but also I understand how it could be an issue. Let's see. People in the comments are saying, not the buttface. I mean, sure, you invaded her privacy, but in doing so, you found out she's been lying and cheating, so it evens out. Oh, okay, cancels each other out. Like, PEMDAS or whatever the fuck. I don't know what it is in English. It was bedmass in French. Okay, who cares if you're the buttface? Honestly, I don't understand how people worry so much about what people think of them. Well, you see... I think that's kind of a wild thing to say. Like, yeah, you shouldn't care what people think, but like, what if you're cheating? I think you should, like, I don't know, I guess you shouldn't care what other people think, but you should definitely not be cheating, and you should get on the right mindset, which is like what people are saying to you. I don't know. I think we're gonna do two more because these are actually kind of juicy. Like usually I do like so many, but I'm not feeling like too many of these. These are kind of juicy. So am I the butt face for being angry at a friend for dating my ex? This one's gonna be interesting. Depends on how old they are, really. Before starting, I want to say that this is specifically about friendship. I don't know why they capitalized that. I also don't know why I yelled. Sorry. And my relation with the friend in question, not anything regarding my ex. I will give information regarding me and my ex's relationship, but again, I don't want to talk about her involvement in this. That's valid. So me and my first girlfriend met at 14, fell in love, and had a 3-year long relationship, did everything together, had great chemistry, and everything came and felt natural to us. I broke up with her from a fear of commitment. We still loved each other, and unfortunately I didn't have the maturity to step away from her, so we kept dating, except now broken up, if that makes sense. No. That makes no fucking sense at all. Also, what is this whole fear breaking up because of fear of commitment thing? Anyway, 3 months after me and her ended our official relationship, I noticed over a period of time her and a childhood friend of mine messaging each other. She told me that he would tell her I was seeing other girls, I wasn't, and that she had to move on and find someone better. He never mentioned anything about it to me, but one night while I was at hers, she said she had feelings for him. The next day I talked to him about it and laid out in front of him that I wasn't comfortable with him seeing her. He said that he wasn't interested in her and said something like, maybe I shouldn't have opened up to her, for I'm presuming his personal life. Sorry, that was a separate part. I read that as the same sentence. She later told me that he told her me and him weren't close. We've only known each other our entire life, though granted it was always a bit awkward between us. Found out a few weeks later that he and her had been seeing each other for a while, dates, kissing, sleeping together. I was really furious at him, and all he could say that was really meaningful was that at some point she told him something about me that completely changed how he saw me. From my perspective, at least, there are a few points that make me think what he did disrespected me as a friend. I'm not reading all that because you're right. I've decided that what he did wasn't exactly something an honest friend would do, especially one that I've known for so long, and have cut him out. I understand that people can make their own choices and I don't have say over their lives, but that doesn't mean my emotions are invalid, especially towards our relationship. Am I the buttface for feeling betrayed and being angry at him? No. So, here's the thing, though. Your relationship with that friend and that girl fucking does not matter anymore. Maybe it did at some point, but it is completely fucking worthless now because they're both people that lied to you and snuck behind your back, and also you told your guy friend that you weren't comfortable with it, which I guess you don't really have control over it, but there's a million other fucking options out there, and if he valued your friendship, he probably would have, looked at those other fucking options. But also, I could see myself being in that guy's position and just really falling for the girl deep, the friend, really falling for this girl deep, and I would literally choose the girl over that friendship because if I'm falling for her that deep and it's that serious and it could go somewhere, then it sounds like that would be worth more than this friendship that doesn't really seem to be that close. You guys said that you've always been awkward around each other, but you've been friends your whole life, so it's okay, yeah. So this person says, you dumped her and yet still lay claim to her, stringing her along. I don't think that's what this kid is doing. Of course he lied to you. You act like she's your property. Also, I didn't get that from that, but maybe it's actually none of your business. See, that's what I'm saying. It is none of your business. It sucks. They looked at the situation. Both of them knew that there would be a problem with them getting together involving you. You would have an issue with that, and they still did it anyway. So I think the only answer is, I don't think you're the butt face. I don't think anyone, I mean, they are, but that's the thing is they don't owe you anything. So you just kind of have to take this L and move on. And also this can be because this to me, it reads as the when 3 people become friends, when one person introduces two of their best friends to each other, and then that the 2 best friends get along better and they stop being friends with the person that introduced them. It's giving that, okay? And there's literally nothing wrong with that. It definitely sucks to be the person that got kicked out, but at the end of the day, you got kicked out of a group that you started. Like you're better off going somewhere else and doing something else and finding other people. So no, you're not the butt face. You just need to move on. And also, this comment was crazy. You look at her like property. This is a teenager. What are we doing? Yeah, is this a guy friend? You call him a childhood friend. Things have always been awkward between you, and he told her you weren't close. He sounds like a person you know instead of a friend. Yes. Yes. So you treated her terribly. Well, I don't know. Terribly is maybe up for debate, but you kind of treated her shittily by breaking her up because you couldn't like commit to her. Because that's fucking dumb as shit. What the fuck are we doing? But yeah, somebody's saying you're the butt face. I think that these people are forgetting that this person is not an adult, or they don't seem to be an adult. They seem very young still. But anyway, we're gonna move on. So last one, am I the butt face for not touching my best friend's boobs? I don't understand how you could be, but let's see. So this happened the other night at a bar, and now my best friend, 30s female, keeps telling me, 30s male, I was an idiot and I should have gone for it. And I'm wondering if I was actually the butt face here. We were standing around chatting when I suddenly noticed a pretty big spider crawling right across her chest, like dead center in the boob zone. I completely froze, my brain short-circuited, so I panicked and blurted out, don't move, there's a spider on you. She freaked out immediately and the spider vanished. No one knows where it went. After the panic died down, she turned to me and said, why didn't you just swipe it off? You could have grabbed my boobs. I wouldn't have cared. Now it's loose and probably going to crawl into my dress or something. I said I didn't want to just randomly grope her. She insists I made the whole situation worse. So am I the butt face for not swatting the spider because I didn't want to touch my best friend's boobs in the middle of a bar? No, but also like she does kind of have a point. Like I think she's mad at you because she's probably scared of spiders or like she probably doesn't want them crawling on her. So she's just like, you're not a real one. I would have done it, you know? Like if there was a spider crawling on your fucking crotch, like I would have karate chopped it. Like I'm helping you. What the fuck? No, but like he didn't have to grope her. Why did he say that? He just had like it's a spider. Just swipe across the chest. Your pinky will be the only thing touching her fucking boobs. I don't think anybody's gonna complain about getting pinky swiped in the boob, you know? Because there's a spider on them. Sorry, I should add that context. That's important. But you're also not you're not disrespectful for this. I just think that I just don't think you were that like doing what a friend should do. Like a friend should help out their friend when they're in need. And I'm sorry, but if a spider's crawling on my tits, I'm in need, okay? Fucking help me. And if I don't know about it, of course. Like I could get it off myself, but like the situation seemed like she kind of needed you in that situation and you weren't there, which is fine. Nobody could rely on anyone. However, other friends like me, for example, would have got the job done without even mentioning it. I would have been like, and my friend would have been like, did you just touch my boob? And I'm like, spider. And they'd be like, oh, okay, thanks. So this person says, no, you were respectful of her body and told her the situation. I guess she was scared, but she didn't communicate that it was okay for you to do it at the time. As a woman, I'm grateful that you didn't just go for it. Oh. Yeah, like, this person's getting mad. Why is she blaming you anyway? What are you, her personal spider swiper? I mean, no. See, it's not that fucking deep. She just, it's like, I think that, I don't know. Because, like, I don't really, I'm non-binary, so I don't claim any sort of, like, male traits or, like personality traits or, like, common, thingies. I guess like sometimes I manspread, but I always try to like keep it under check, I keep it undercover, living my life on red alert. Oh fuck, you are crazy not the butt face, but I think she's trying to maybe express a crush. What is this, kindergarten? Like I'm assuming these kids went to these people, oh yeah, they're in their 30s. I said these kids, what the fuck. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not even scared of spiders, but I don't like them on me. I don't want anything on me. Like I wouldn't want a person to like just get on me without consent. So why the fuck would I want a bug on me, like, or a spider or something? I don't know. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to revisit this one because this one was actually good. I wasn't expecting I was expecting it to be like as cringy as the title, but I guess like I was right too. It's a lot of teenagers and adults that act like teenagers. So like I think we need to revisit this. This one's fun, and it like reminded me of like how things were in high school. A lot of these reminded me of how things were in high school. And I didn't understand, like, back in high school, I didn't understand why somebody would like date their friend's best friend, but now I get it. It's like you think you matter a lot more when you're in high school and stuff. And not to say that you don't matter, but just like you think that like, and I feel like it's only for the kids who probably didn't have the best parents or the best like parents to raise them, the best ways to raise them. But they're like, children are delusional for the most part, and I feel like that speaks a lot to like their parents and how they were raised, because I also met a lot of very well-rounded children my age growing up, and I always was like kind of scared of them because I was like, why do you have your life so like put together? Like, why can you like stand up in the face of bullying and like just handle it so well? Like, that shit scared me. I was like, the fuck? But also obviously jealous. I would be rich and famous right now if I was that like ahead of my time, but instead fucking my mother, she just made me like read and spell words a lot. So I think I got like 4th in the school spelling bee when I was in grade 4. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I'm definitely going to revisit this subreddit because, again, I was a hater. I judged a book by its cover and I was wrong. So yeah, definitely we will be revisiting this, and I hope that you have a great day, night, morning, nap, whatever the fuck you're doing. Have a good workout, okay? Don't forget to turn the oven off. I don't know. Unplug your hair curler. Anyway, that will be all. Have a great everything, everyone. From Kuromi and I still don't even know if this is called Kuromi. Like, it could be some different name because they're pink, but also it could just be a pink version of Kuromi. I don't know. I gotta go now, so bye everyone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now I'm gonna turn the AC on because it's so hot in here.